Guys, Mexico Tank here back with another video, and in this one, it's gonna be a little interesting considering I'm not gonna add any background music or my own overlays, considering that, well, I'm kind of gonna need storage for my phone for the things that are about to happen next month, so we don't know what's gonna happen next. I don't know, because I uninstalled the app I use to edit my thumbnails and the overlays that I have for Clash Royale. And so basically, this could be the first video you're gonna see. Well, not gonna say first, but without music or um, bad quality video or sound intro in the background. But yeah, talking here is not very good. And basically, we're gonna talk about the legendary challenge. So what happened was that I lost at 4 wins. Okay, okay, no. Let me tell you why. Because when I first started out, I used random decks and I lost 2 times. So I tried this deck and it was amazing. So you probably want what was in that deck. Well, basically I had the Ice Wizard, the Ice Golem was in there. No, it wasn't. It was just the Ice Wizard. We had the Electro Wizard, Executioner, Cannon Cart. We had the what was it? That was another one. I can't remember. I don't really remember that much, but we also had an Ice Spirit and Skeletons. And I think we did have the Ice Golem. Yeah, we did. And Inferno Tower, I don't know if it was in there or not, but it was a pretty good deck. It was really good. And it got me really far, but unfortunately it didn't. So we're going to go here. And that's not the deck I'm using. I'm using this deck setup right here, and it's pretty good, alright? But I haven't been in a very long time recording Clash Royale, and Clash of Clans 2 has been really. I'm playing that game in a very long time, so we gotta start making videos about that. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Just open up this free chest and get into the battle on how this deck works. Um, no, this deck is not very good for air attackers like Lava Loon. It's not really good for that unless you want to swap the P.E.K.K.A for in Inferno Tower, then you can do that. But I personally have the P.E.K.K.A. One more, I don't know if it was a giant chest that was coming up next soon later on. I don't know how many wins I have to get it though, but huge chest opening on this account. Be prepared for that. But we're on the wrong account, so we're gonna go on the other one. Okay, we're back here, and this account just has a giant chest. We're just waiting for another huge chest opening I'm doing with this account, or I might just open it and I'll see what we get out of it. But first I'm going to show you this setup and then this one next. So let's just open this chest quickly. I might have to do 2 separate videos and combine them, but we'll see. Yeah, that's probably what we'll have to do so that way it doesn't crash or anything. So the first setup is going to be this one. And it's pretty good, but if there's air attackers, then you're going to be in trouble. So let's go ahead. And I don't really recommend this deck, so I'm just saying that. They're decent decks, is basically what I'm using. You're going to win some and lose some, is basically what it is. So Dark Goblin always gets dropped in the front, and yeah, it just does a little bit of chit damage, just a little, and that's just enough to end the game. Now, Dark Goblin is basically the only card that's gonna be directly attacking the tower, and my opponent is not really doing anything, so we're just gonna drop down some goblins to see what my opponent does. So, Electro Wizard is placed down, and we're just gonna put the Goblin Gang on top of that. Okay, so Goblin Gang was used, arrows for that, and we have an Furnace, but it's not really gonna affect us considering our towers are level 10, so we're able to take out level 9 Fire Spirits in just one shot. So while that's going, I basically want to go Goblin Barrel on the left side. See what that happens. Now it's only level 3, so it's zappable. Okay, so Ice Wizard was deployed, and the the Fire Spirit's separated, which is bad. Okay, so Zap was thrown in there. So Honey's gonna take 2 shots. Ice Wizard has really been really good in these decks, so it's probably gonna be used more often. So you can see that. Okay, so as the first gonna go down, we'll go ahead and drop some goblins down. So basically, this is like an anti. Well, not really. I want to say like anti-zap or something like that, because zap and arrows need to be used constantly because you just have so many mini troops you have to take care of. But like my opponent here is a bowler, so that can take it off really easily. But we're gonna drop down a P.E.K.K.A. Well, depending which side we're going. Okay, so yeah, we need to drop down a P.E.K.K.A. Only if my elixir bar went faster, but too late about that. So my opponent's gonna do huge amounts of damage. We're gonna need to do something. So we're gonna go Goblin Barrel in the back. Hopefully my Dark Goblin can reach that furnace. Yeah, I can, so that's good. We're gonna put and drop down a Wizard. And then we're gonna go the other side and rush. So I guess it was too late. This is the reason why I don't really recommend this deck. So drop this P.E.K.K.A. down. And arrows. So that tower's going down. No how about that. So, and then the guards are actually deployed, so that's really weird. So Dark, no, not Dark Goblin. Goblin Barrel in the back. That's not really doing much. We're gonna drop all this down. So Boar is gonna take care of all of that. And my Dark Goblin is doing work, but unfortunately this is a lose. And that's all it. So yeah. So this, I recommend this deck for like people from Arena 9, not really Arena 10. Now we'll get to the real stuff. The real stuff is this deck right here. It's a Lava Loon deck with Electro Wizard and okay, let's just say Wizard, regular Wizard, whatever. You can switch to Electro Wizard for the Ice Wizard if you have it, or if you don't have a legendary that can cover for that, then Zap for the Electro Wizard, or even better, Ice Golem for the Ice Wizard. So I guess you can say that, but if you if you don't have the Lava Hound, then it's basically pointless for this deck. So it's basically a Lava Loon deck is what I'm seeing here, but it's quite unique considering it's a 4.4 deck, so it's really expensive. So let's go ahead in the battle. Okay, so when you start off with this kind of hand, it's really difficult to throw in balloon there, considering they can counter it so easily. So you basically want to throw the balloon and let it die, and to get at least chip damage from the tower, just like that. And then you don't want to drop your Inferno Tower, you want to drop your Mega Minion. And when a bunch of stuff is coming, just drop down a Skeleton Army. And then Electro Wizard on top of that Electro Wizard. So Log was thrown in there. Okay, I don't know if everything's gonna die, no. So my E-Wiz is gonna take down that, oh my goodness, I don't even know what that was. Tombstone, yes, that's what it was. So Princess was deployed. I don't know if my Wizard's gonna survive. Okay, it may survive. Okay, maybe not. Okay, we're gonna need arrow actually. So once we have the Llama Hound in cycle, we're gonna need it actually. Oh, I'm covering the mic, so the voice is gonna be weird. We drop the Mega Minion, and we're gonna need to do something quick and fast, considering my opponent is really, really rushing. Just like that. So after that Mega Minion dies, I'm gonna deploy the Llama Hound. Okay, that log was really not necessary. So right now, so my tower can aim at that Electro Wizard, and we're gonna drop this Electro Wizard right here to take care of that Princess. And then we always obviously got that, so Electro Wizard's gonna be able to take it out. So no need for that now. And then we'll go ahead and drop the balloon down. And this is basically a really rushful deck. Now obviously my opponent's gonna drop a miner, I know it. Either that, my opponent just quit. So Skeleton Army for this. So Electro Wizard was deployed, but that tower's going down, and that's basically how you want to do it. But the one thing you don't want to do is start out with the Llama Hound in the first thing you want to do. And never use Skeleton Army first. If you have Skeleton Army in your deck, you always want to save it for these kinds of pushes. Who knows? Just like that. And then I'm going to jump Inferno Tower in front so they can relock on to something else. So just like that. And that was a really bad play, but we'll go ahead and arrow this. And just like that, defending this thing is really hard coming to this because you don't have a Mega Minion and an Electro Wizard and a Wizard, and that's basically it. That's all you get. So let's go ahead and actually take down that Tombstone. Okay, so we didn't take it out, so that's fine. Put this. Ooh, that's not good. So yeah, that prediction log is pretty good, but unfortunately we're gonna win. No hard doubt about that. And then Lava Hound there to distract them, but it's already over. And that's basically how you want to use it. 3 cones are rarely often unless they rage quit. Sorry if you can't hear my voice. That I barely talk. This is why I don't really like to talk in videos. That's why I just put music. We'll go up on this chest, this crown chest. I almost messed that up. Until we can get out of it. 3 gems. I guess we're getting nothing out of it. Okay, yeah. It's okay. Not really good deck there. I'm dumb. Not a deck. Chest cards. That's what it is. Open this chest. And let's donate some cards. So we're 1 out of 10 of the clan chest. Okay, no, go back to here. Donate here. What are you doing? I'm messing up so badly. Okay, so yeah, a lot of friendly matches were here. So here, I basically lost at 2 wins. I'm not paying 10 gems. No way. And yeah, there's the epic chest. I can get if I wanted to, but I'm gonna lose some money. So yeah, guys, this has been it. Guess I'll see you in the next one. Peace.